My name is Derick. My dad is Filipino and my mom is Guatemalan. What I love about my culture is that it's unique. I want to tell you all these random facts about Guatemala and the foods and things, but truthfully, that's my mom's culture. And so my culture is very unique to that. I grew up tricultural in the sense that my dad's Filipino, my mom's Guatemalan, and I grew up in America. Growing up, I felt like I was sort of forced to try and assimilate to one of those cultures over the others. But at some point, I just learned to embrace the uniqueness of it, the fact that I won't ever fully fit into one and that I'm a mixture of the three. And so once I learned to embrace that, I learned to see the beauty in all three cultures mixing together and kind of creating sort of a new unique culture that's unique just to me. An attribute of God that I see within my triculturalism is the creativity. God created us very different, and He created different types of ethnic backgrounds and traditions, languages, and He doesn't want colorblind people, right? He doesn't want us to think colorblind. He wants us to embrace that and celebrate it. And I love the fact that I am made up of these three different cultures. It reminds me of Moses being tricultural himself. A lot of times we don't think of that, but him being born a Hebrew slave, and then he grew up an Egyptian prince, and then he became a Midianite shepherd. God using him obviously in big ways, and I think that's really cool to just kind of see examples of that even in the Bible. So the first song that came to mind immediately is a song that was sung at my church growing up. So my mom, we grew up going to a small Spanish-speaking church. The first song that I remember just really enjoying and loving and learning was a hymn called How Great Thou Art. And so in Spanish, Cuál Grande said, I would always request that. As a little kid, I'd always ask the pastor, hey, could we sing that hymn next week? And so even to this day, whenever I hear it being played or sung in English, I kind of under my breath sing it in Spanish. That's the song that I think of about growing up.